Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back at the Disneyland Resort to try some more new foods that have just released here at the parks to see if they're worth adding to your list. We will also be on the lookout for any new merchandise that has shown up since the last time we were here, as well as talking about several new Disneyland Resort updates you'll definitely want to know about before visiting the parks anytime soon. It's all in this video and much more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. We have just arrived inside of Disneyland. It is 12:08, so I should say good afternoon. It is 62 degrees. It is a little bit chilly. I'm glad I brought my jacket. But we are ready for yet another day.
Oh my gosh, with how long everything took us to get in through the structure, security, like the whole nine, I'm ready to have some fun. Let's go.
Now, right behind us, you guys will notice that the Disneyland entrance, they are converting into the same design that we're seeing off to the right-hand side over here. So again, this will be up hopefully here pretty soon. This will also make it a little bit easier to leave and get inside the parks, especially if you have a magic band or just a normal paying guest. So very excited to see when this is fully complete.
So what better way to start our video than to talk about the character's new outfit that's going to be coming for the 70th celebration. Now, it is going to be kicking off on May 16th. A lot of people had some mixed reviews on their costumes. I think they're always fun and creative. I love the colorfulness. I do feel like they kind of mimic some of that Magic Happens, like they kind of took some inspiration and added just a bit more color to it. But again, I get excited with any outfit that they put on them, and hopefully we could get some of that inspiration in the merchandise that is yet to come with that celebration. But yes, we can't wait to take Leilani to meet everybody and get those photos in.
And now that we're here on Main Street, let's head inside the Mad Hatter and take a look at the DIY stock levels. We have now entered the store, and it looks like we pretty much have all of the fun DIY headbands that you can find now year-round. However, after this, we have a big announcement for more that are actually going to be making it to the park here in the near future. But it looks like we have Stitch as well as Angel. Of course, we have our Toy Story characters off to the right-hand side as well. So plenty of stock.
So as Henry just showed you the DIY and the stock levels, something fun is going to be coming for Season of the Force. Now, they did announce that we're going to be getting some new little plushes for our headbands. We're going to be getting Darth Vader, a Stormtrooper, Wicket. For those who don't know who Wicket is, it's an Ewok. There's also going to be R2 and Yoda. I am so excited as we're a big time Star Wars family. I wish there was more characters, you know, Jar Jar Binks, maybe he'll come sometime in the future. But we'll definitely be here to get our little plushes for our DIY headbands. It's such a fun experience, and hopefully that opens up the door, as I said, for more characters down the line for Star Wars, and maybe we'll see in the near future some Marvel characters as somebody's becoming a big time Spider-Man fan. But that's something to look forward to for Season of the Force.
Now that we just talked about the new headbands that are coming, check the Mad Hatter store, let's head over to the Disneyland Railroad to talk about the reopening date for the train, as we're so excited for that. After that, let's take a look also at the popcorn buckets. Then we'll make our way over to the Emporium to see what new merchandise has released here. Now we're here by the Disneyland Railroad, and as you guys can see, of course, more construction is happening. However, if you guys are going to be coming around March 7th, this will be back open for you guys to enjoy. They are working on some more of the track work and, of course, running a few other refurbishments. So we're very excited for it to open back up here in March. Now we came over here to the popcorn cart. However, none of the Magic Key Stitch buckets are available, but they do have that new Disneyland bucket now that you can find here at the resort. So I guess we're not seeing those Stitch restocks anytime soon. Now that we finished up on this area of Main Street USA, let's head inside the Emporium to see what new merchandise has released. Now, I wanted to first start over here by the lug bags. I know a few of you guys have asked the stock levels for the Sweetheart's Night version. Looks like they have plenty of stock. And of course, we have the Minnie Mouse, Tigger, and the Haunted Mansion. So these will each run $65. So hopefully if you want them, you're able to get them. Now here in the 2025 department, it looks like pretty much all of the merchandise is still in stock. Sorry guys, the alarms are like non-stop today. But it looks like everything is available. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, you could find it here. Now I figured I'd come over here to the Disneyland Parks collection. It looks like plenty of stuff is in stock, including the black Disneyland jacket. So it looks like they have some mediums in stock today. We'll check the other store as well to see what other sizes we can find, but plenty of this stuff available inside the Emporium. Now, of course, here at the Big Totes for $44.99, it looks like we still have even the new ones in stock. So if you guys are looking for these, it looks like the Emporium has you covered. Now, we all know grad night is approaching here at the Disneyland Resort. However, that's going to be over at DCA, but looks like they do have the new headbands for $34.99. So it looks like we have the casual headband as well as the cap that we saw last week. And again, these will each run $34.99. So of course, if you're graduating or know anyone that is, these might be a fun little gift. Now, since we're right here next to the pins, we might as well show what there is. And the Lion King one reminds me of the musical that we watched last night on Disney Plus, which was fantastic at the Hollywood Bowl. However, there is other really cool looking pins, including this one must be new, the Stitch Spring one, as well as the 25 years of pin trading and a few others on the bottom. Now check these out, guys. These are $59.99. I have not seen these yet here at the Disneyland Resort. However, they're little fun Crocs for the little ones. So it looks like it goes all the way up to youth size 1, but very cute. What do you guys think? Will you be picking these up for your little ones at home? Really fun. And for $24.99, it looks like we have a new snapback hat, which looks and feels so fun. So it looks like we have all of our classic characters here on the hat, which is really fun, keeping to that new kind of collection style. So if you guys are interested in this one, well, it looks like you can find it in this store as well. Now we're here in the t-shirt department. It looks like we have a new t-shirt here for $29.99. It is Mr. Fredricksen from the Pixar movie Up, and it says, "Excuse me, pardon me, coming through." Really nice to see more Up character stuff here at the Disneyland Resort. Now, since we're in this area of the Emporium, we might as well come over here and show you guys all of the fun options for the mugs. However, I'm not really seeing anything too new. I mean, there is so many cool options already that I don't really think we need new mugs. But again, if you're coming anytime soon, this is kind of what we are seeing here at the moment. Just so many fun options. It also looks like there is a restock of these Scream canisters. And the Minnie Mouse on the Horse Disneyland shirt does appear to be in stock. I know a few of you guys have asked. However, it's looking like a little bit bigger sizes currently here at the moment, but I'm sure they'll be restocking more. Now, you guys know me, I don't really keep up much with the magic bands. However, this magic band looks so cool. Looks like we have Baymax, and right next to it, I was gonna say this is new. However, based on the dust that is on top, I don't think it is. However, it is a limited release, but I don't know, I just felt like I had to show these just because they look really nice. Nicole and I legit were talking about if any of the Three Caballeros 80th merchandise is going to be coming to the parks, and this is a good sign. I am so excited. I hope a lot of the things that are getting released over there in Walt Disney World and Japan end up here for the Three Caballeros' 80th celebration. But I guess we'll take the magic band, and I know this is something that she's going to absolutely love. But this also appears to be a limited release, and this for sure is new. It's been a while since we've taken a look at all the new mystery pins, or just mystery pins to begin with. So it looks like this is our pan of all of the things that you can find currently. Now check out these new Mickey Mouse socks, which apparently he has signed them on the bottom. And these will run $17.99. Looks like we have a little bit of embroidery with Mickey. The colors just look so fun, but it is one pair of socks for that price. Now, one bag I keep forgetting to show you guys is this new Disney Parks bag. This will run $44.99. I love the utility kind of look to it. The, I guess, like rain kind of material. I don't know what that rain material is called, where it just feels like it'll just come right off. And then we also have a Mickey Mouse embroidered on the bottom, but a really fun bag and just a nice price overall. And right next to it for $29.99, it looks like we have a smaller bag, so more of that quick side bag look. It also looks like we have Mickey embroidered on the front as well. But again, I just love the yellow tone. It really makes this bag stand out. Now, I actually have not seen a restock of these ears in quite some time. So it looks like you can find them here inside the Emporium for $34.99. Kind of cool. I know we have a celebration of Indiana Jones coming up here at the Disneyland Resort soon. So this might be a fun way to celebrate. And for all of you guys who celebrate Valentine's Day and are coming on Valentine's Day, wow, what a tongue twister. So it looks like they have plenty of the chocolate roses that we got Nicole and Raylani, I want to say it was last week. So it looks like they are still selling them. Now, it's been a while since we've actually shown these guys. So these are the little plushies with their hands that are magnetic and kind of stick to pretty much anything. So it looks like they have tons of different options for you guys to pick from, which is really nice just because these are the fun finds under $25. And again, it just really brightens up your day once you find your favorite character. Now, for all of you guys who are asking about the black on black Spirit jerseys, unfortunately, I have not seen a single restock in weeks. But if you're interested in the black and white one, it looks like there is plenty for you guys to pick from. And as far as any restock of any Valentine's Day merchandise here at Disneyland, it looks like it is slim to none. So it looks like you could find still this t-shirt available inside the Emporium. I'll keep my eyes peeled if we see any restocks for anything else. Now that we finished up inside the Emporium, taking a look at any new merchandise that is released here at Disneyland, unfortunately we didn't see much. We did see some restocks of some items. However, let's make our way over to the Disneyland Clothiers and see what the stock levels look like for the 75th Cinderella collection. Bingo, it looks like all of the 75th merchandise is now out and available inside the Disneyland Clothiers. I know this collection was actually put out a little bit early last week, and we didn't get a chance to see much besides the headbands. However, let's take a look at each item now. Now, our first item here is Jacques and Gus for the Disneyland 75th Cinderella collection, which will run $39.99. This thing looks so cute. I love the premium look to the packaging. So if you're looking for this, it's actually kind of hard to find here. I think this might be the last one. Now for $34.99, it looks like we have the new 75th Cinderella t-shirt. So it is a white t-shirt. The material does feel really good. It also looks like we have some embroidery work. However, is it just me or is there like an outline? Oh, it's a banner. Okay, well, there you go. But it looks like they do have this shirt. Really fun. We also have the Gus Gus and Jacques, I believe. Again, don't hate me, guys. I'm not too sure with Cinderella. However, it is a really fun looking shirt. Now for $84.99, there is a new Cinderella denim jacket. So it looks like we have some embroidery work as well as some sequins here on the actual top of the jacket. And of course, what's a Cinderella jacket without her? So it looks like she is plastered here on the back. And then on the front, it looks like we have some embroidery work with Disney, what says Cinderella. Really cool looking jacket. Now, of course, we have the new Cinderella glass slipper ears, and these will run $39.99. Keep in mind, guys, they are really, really heavy, but do look really, really nice. And for $69.99, it looks like we have the new Walt Disney Cinderella knitted sweatshirt. I want to say that's kind of like what the feel looks. It also looks like we have some really beautiful charms. We have Cinderella, and hopefully I don't mess it up. Is that Prince Charming? I'm pretty sure. On the back, it looks like it is a plain look. However, all the fun detail, of course, is here on the front. Now, hear me out, guys. This does look really, really fun and beautiful. However, guys, for $49.99, I don't think so. I was debating if I wanted to pick it up for Raylani, but man, for pretty much $50, I don't think so. I mean, it is really cool. Maybe it's a certain type of doll that I'm kind of missing. However, I mean, it might be a pass for me. Now for $69.99, it looks like we have a new crew neck. So it looks like we have Cinderella here on the front. It does look like it's a sequence pattern. However, it doesn't really move. So I think it's supposed to just add a little bit of shimmer to the front. So it looks like you could see her. We also have the castle as well as 75th on the front. So again, a really beautiful light blue color. On the back, it looks like it says once upon a time. I don't know what I was about to say. With the carriage as well as the fairy godmother. So a really fun looking jacket. For what you're getting, I feel like it's all there. Now the last item that I'm seeing for $39.99 appears to be this t-shirt with some of the like ruffle as the sleeves. So again, kind of a shorter sleeve shirt. Got the carriage as well as Cinderella on the front. And on the back, it looks like we have a little clock. So again, a really beautiful color. I love the light blue to it. Now we just finished up at the Disney Clothiers, so it's really nice to see the 75th merchandise finally arrive. I know last week the only thing we saw was the ears, so it was nice to see that full entire wave. Now I think we should make our way inside Candy Palace to see if there's any new treats that have recently released here at the resort. Now guys, am I tripping out? Has this thing always been here? I just noticed it off to the right-hand side once you walk in. I gotta try this sometime, maybe this Friday for our fun family here at Disneyland. That would be very interesting to see. Now here at the Fun Lollipops, it does appear that we have a new one in stock. It looks like it is watermelon. And we have Stitch right here, which is so funny. If you guys watched the Super Bowl, we also saw this guy run across the field. So shout out to Stitch, as we have a new lollipop in stock. Now, of course, what's a trip inside this shop if we don't take a look at all of the yummy looking goodies? So a lot of the Valentine's Day things that we traditionally see. However, I do want to end up trying that peanut butter raspberry chocolate bar right there. Again, maybe later on this week we could plan that one out. And of course, if you guys are coming near Valentine's Day, looks like we still have the really fun Rice Krispies. I am now back with my amazing family. However, here at Jolly Holiday, there is a big update happening. So the 22nd of this month, this will be back open for all of us to enjoy. We are so ready for it as we miss it.
Woohoo! You guys have heard in one of our previous videos, this is Ray Lomney's favorite restaurant, so we're so happy it's opening back up soon.
And also, we want to say a huge shout out to our amazing friends. They got Ray Lonnie this from their Disney cruise. So once again, we appreciate you guys very much. It's always great to see you both. It is now 1:37. We've made our way over here to the Sleeping Beauty Castle. Looks amazing as always. So of course, now with the sun, the colors are really popping, bringing out that vibrancy. So once again, it's always nice to see the castle. Just finishing up here on Main Street, USA. But guys, take a look at these really beautiful flowers. It looks like Disneyland has recently installed or planted, maybe that's the right word. But it looks like we have these really cool looking flowers right here with the purple. Also these like pod looking flowers. I'm not too sure if those are also those foxgloves that you guys mentioned, but just overall really, really beautiful. And that's right here next to the little duck pond. Now we are making our way inside of Frontierland. We're going to be heading over to New Orleans Square as we have some really fun foods to try here at Disneyland. So let's do it. Now we're passing by the popcorn cart. Doesn't look like any of the Stitch Magic-y buckets are also here. Guys, check out this madness. So the line to go into Pirates appears to be about 35 minutes. However, I definitely can see this being a lot longer than just that. But since we're in this area right before we get our food, let's make our way into Adventureland to talk about one major update you'll want to know about. Now, one thing I did want to talk about over here in Adventureland is on March 17th, the Indiana Jones ride will go under refurbishment. However, there is no end date in sight. So of course, once we get more information, we'll definitely let you guys know. However, right now it looks like a 60-minute wait here at this ride.
We are here in New Orleans Square, and from Royal Street Veranda, we're going to be trying the baked cheesy biscuits. Now, this does consist of cheesy biscuits with sharp cheddar and Cajun cheese brushed with garlic butter. You can get the side of Cajun dipping cheese for an additional $1.39. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, I thought these were going to be bigger than what they actually look like, but I'm going to keep an open mind, and we're going to go ahead and try it out first without the cheese and then dipping it in the cheese. So I can't go based off of Red Lobster biscuits because I've only been like one time, so I can't be like, oh, I know exactly what that tastes like. But let's try it out like this first. Oh my goodness. This is good without cheese. I can't imagine once I dip it in. They're really like fluffy. It has a nice crunch to it. Smells super cheesy. This is dangerously, I can't even talk. This is dangerously good. Let's dip it in the cheese. Okay, dipping it into the cheese sauce here. All right, adding that cheese does make it feel like more weight, so it's a really thick cheese, but let's try it out. All right, I feel like I can confidently say that this is like an in-house made cheese dipping sauce. I don't think this is like something that they have outsourced. The cheese has kind of like a slight grittiness to it, almost like you would when you grate your own cheese. But it has a really nice flavor. Honestly, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I think I prefer it without the cheese dipping sauce, but the dipping sauce is a nice bonus to it. Just make sure you do have a cup of water because the more you're taking your bites, the more it's kind of building up in the back of the throat. But this is a flavor bomb. This is bombalicious, as our friend Richard would say. And I'm scared that I know these exist because I'll probably want to stop here once every trip to pick them up.
And since we're still here in New Orleans Square, I did want to point out that it looks like Harbour Galley still has both the Hatbox Ghost Sipper as well as the Bride. So if you guys are looking for those, they do have them. Now we are over here by the Madame Leota Somewhere Beyond store, and as you guys can see, the construction is still happening. However, you guys can still access this shop if you want to shop in this area, so just keep that in mind. We are now here inside of Bayou Country. It is 2:25. I'm actually going to be making my way back to Louis' Critter Club to see what merchandise is available, as it's been a while since we've been over there, so let's make our way inside the shop. We are now inside Louis' Critter Club, and we were welcomed with a lot of the merchandise that we saw once this store did open up. Not really seeing anything quite new at this time, but let's keep looking. And of course, once you walk in, right off to the left-hand side, it looks like there is still plenty of the cookingware as well as snacks and fun goodies. However, I did notice a few things here inside this shop that are new, and it looks like we have a really cute Louis sweatshirt. Really fun. I love how it says Tiana's Bayou Adventure on the front, as well as the detail. So a really fun sweatshirt. And check out the hood, guys. It looks like we also have Louis on the hood, and on the back, it looks like we also have his tail, and this will run $79.99. And it appears that there's plenty of the Fireflies in stock. I am kind of bummed out that the little box that they had them on display is no longer here, but it's nice to see that there is still plenty of these for you to purchase. Now, I totally forget about this t-shirt. I forgot if it actually was here day one for the store, but it is a Magic Key exclusive, so if you guys are Magic Key holders, you could purchase this one. All right, we're making our way a little bit more inside this store, and of course, there's so many fun things to pick from. I'm still so tempted to get all of the fun little critters. However, it does look like there is a new Tiana hat, and that will run $54.99. But again, so many cool things for you to pick from inside this store. My goodness, guys, this statue still looks really cool, but for $250, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to pass today. Now, I just finished up with the store, and we were gonna jump on Winnie the Pooh. However, I think unfortunately we're gonna pass probably on rides today. I guess we'll see, but the line is quite long, so I think we're gonna keep it moving. Now we're back to the front of Bayou Country, and I wanted to come over here to Tiana's Bayou Adventure Ride and see what the wait time looks like. However, it does appear that it's at 75 minutes. A really fun ride though, for sure, if you haven't been on it. So again, just keep in mind the wait times can be a little bit longer for this experience. Now I want to give a huge shout out to Gina and her family for giving us some really amazing macadamia nuts from Hawaii. They also had something for Raylani from the Alani Resort.
Oh, thank you guys.
But
so nice.
Truly, thank you so much. Raylani wants to try one, so maybe we'll bust one of these open and give it a whirl.
We just experienced one of the craziest, most beautiful interactions of all time. We just got to meet a beautiful family, Gina and her family. Thank you guys so much. Henry actually got stopped by them first, and they gave him some awesome chocolates from Hawaii that you guys saw us show earlier. And I just had to go say thank you because there's no way I'm gonna not say thank you. And their daughter even gave me the Spirit jersey off of her own back. She gave me her jersey. You guys are just so sweet. I just gotta say, the aloha that you guys say, you guys are just beautiful people. Everybody in Oahu and all the islands, I have not met anybody that I don't love. So truly, thank you so much.
We just finished up here in Bayou country. Now we're gonna make our way over into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge as we have something to try and of course some updates in regarding to Season of the Force this year. So let's go inside. Now, what's a trip to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge without coming to say hi to Lothy? And as you guys know, Lothy is always asleep, but that's okay. And we also have Raylani's favorite, which is the wart. And you guys know how she feels about that. However, again, we're waiting on some news for Season of the Force, if there's gonna be any new creatures, as I am ready to get a new one.
So we are here in Batu, and we're gonna be trying out something from Katsaka's. We're gonna be trying out the Brub berry muffin. Anyways, this is served with a creamy dipping sauce. This looks quite interesting. Off of first impressions, it honestly looks like quinoa is being used to make this muffin formation. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can rip this open and then we'll dip it into the sauce. Okay, let's see if I could do a good cut. Oh, this is dense and moist on the bottom. All right, that's the inside. Let's try it out first and then we'll go ahead and dip it. Cheers. I like it. Make sure you have some water on by because it is kind of like a little dry. The reason for that, it's actually like a cornbread consistency. I love cornbread. So I'm not really getting so much of the blueberry. I did see that there is like blueberry peel inside of this muffin, but let's try out that little dipping sauce. I don't know how well. Yeah, it's already crumbling. Oh man. So already they're failing there. Okay. The best I could do. Oh, that bite was just awful. Now, I did dip my finger into the dipping sauce. It's good on its own. It's actually more of like a cream cheese dipping sauce, I would say, is what I'm getting from it. And it's really thick. And the thickness of that dipping sauce does not complement this corn muffin that's going on over here. I think each item is really delicious, but together they just don't work. I don't know. I think you guys should give it a try, but just kind of go in with that mindset that you're not going to have a nice little dip. It is gonna crumble on you, and make sure you have some napkins.
Now, we just finished up with the muffin. It was pretty decent. Definitely something you guys need to try out. However, now it's time to talk about some Season of the Force updates that just got announced this morning. Now, our first update for Season of the Force brings us here to the Droid Builders. And starting March 17th, there will be no more reservations for this experience. If you guys just wanna walk in and do it, well, now your option is available. And don't forget, inside this store, there's so many cool Easter eggs you can see. They also sell some really neat looking merchandise. And holy cow, it's been a while since we've been in here, and there are some new items, which all look really neat. I think Raylani definitely needs this shirt. We got a little C1 astromech droid, which would be Chopper. We also have a bunch of other fun goodies. So of course, hopefully, and fingers crossed, for the upcoming Season of the Force, we get more things inside this store, as it's always one of our favorites to come inside and check out. So again, plenty of droids and other fun goodies for sale. However, one thing that I usually know happens for Season of the Force is we get more of the personality chips, but we'll definitely let you guys know if we see any more. Okay, now this is really cool. It looks like for the R series, we have a drum accessory kit, which I know we still got to come over here and build a droid with Raylani, but that would be really neat to have like a little droid that can play some drums. But right below it, we have some really cool looking pins. So if you are a Star Wars fan, specifically some really cool droid pins, but my goodness, such good variety. Now that we finished up inside the Droid Depot, there's still a few more updates for Season of the Force that's going to be happening this year at Disneyland that we want to point out. However, we got to make our way towards the Millennium Falcon to talk about them, so let's do it. Now we have arrived here to the Millennium Falcon, and I did want to talk about starting March 28th, day one of Season of the Force, there's going to be a new nightly projection show called Shadows of a Memory, a Skywalker saga. Going to be really, really cool. I am very curious to see what it's going to be all about. I can imagine we're going to be seeing some amazing characters. So again, keep in mind that is going to be in this back area. Of course, there's going to be other spots where you can kind of get a glimpse of that projection show as well. But once we get more information on that, we'll let you guys know. But keep in mind, that is going to be happening in this back area. Now, also to piggyback off that announcement, don't forget you can experience the Fire of Rising Moons here inside Batu on select nights also during the season of the Force. It's something we've kind of caught a glimpse of, but during this celebration this year, we'll definitely check it out. Again, it's one of the highest rated fireworks shows here at the park, so definitely come check it out if you're in the area or you're here for the event. Also here at Savi's Workshop, starting May 4th, there's actually going to be a new show called Reclaimed and Reforged. So if you guys are doing the Savi's experience, be sure to check it out during that time. It looks like you have a new storyline that's going to debut. Now, on top of the really cool experiences that we're going to have here for Season of the Force, we also have about 50 pieces of merchandise that are said to be debuting also during that time for Season of the Force. Very, very excited to see all the merchandise that has come. This morning, we've got a chance to talk about the new DIY headbands. There's also going to be other shirts, sweatshirts, a Boba Fett jersey. So lots of fun things to come here in the near future.
Uh-oh. I think he sees you. Oh, we have to go closer.
You won't arouse suspicion until you find out what you can. Excellent. You should be proud to serve the First Order. Okay. On your way.
Thank you. So what happened?
Kylo Ren told me it's a secret he can't tell me.
He told you a secret that you can't share with everybody? Oh boy.
He said a funny thing in my life.
No way.
Yes, literally thing.
Oh my gosh, you're so bashful. We're just wrapping up our time here in Batu. Just really quickly, that one-on-one interaction with Kylo Ren and Raylani was super funny. I definitely think she was singled out because of all the pink that she was wearing. Definitely got her his attention to her. It was super funny and made us giggle. Apparently, he told her a very top secret that she can't share with any of us. But we're gonna go off into Fantasyland and see what we do next.
We are now here in Fantasyland, and it's always a sad day to see It's a Small World closed. However, like we pointed out before, they are doing some refurbishments for the upcoming 70th celebration, and oh my goodness, we can't wait to get back on this ride as it's one of our favorites. What do you think, babe?
I know some people say that the song drives them insane. I love it. Sign me up. I might do a challenge where I ride it all day long one day.
Oh my goodness, right? What about you, Raylani? Are you ready?
Oh.
No, you don't? And while we're here in this back area, let's go inside the It's a Small World toy shop, as I've heard there's some new merchandise. And sure enough, there is a new Lug Disney Parks water bottle holder bag, which looks really, really fun and nice. And this thing will run $50. And right below it, looks like for $19.99, we have a new It's a Small World cup, which is super fun looking. My goodness, I love It's a Small World, so seeing new merchandise always makes us happy. And for $26.99 each, check out these really cool looking It's a Small World ornaments, definitely making us miss the ride. Now, we just finished up inside the toy shop. Let's head inside Toontown to pick up a new drink. Now, we're inside of Toontown. We were gonna jump on the Runaway Railway today. However, I think we're gonna wait until tomorrow just because the time just keeps going back and forth. But let's make our way over to Cafe Daisy's to get our new drink.
We are right outside of Toontown. We're here at the Fantasyland Theater, and we're going to be trying out something really fun from Cafe Daisy. So here we have the Meeska Mickey Mango. This does consist of Minute Maid Agua Fresca's mango, lime, and cucumber syrup with cucumber garnish. Holy moly, that was a tongue twister to say, but definitely really fun. I want to say it in Mickey's voice, but I'm not even going to attempt that because you guys would laugh at me. I do like agua frescas, especially cucumber agua frescas, so I'm really interested to see if this, really took inspiration from Mexican agua frescas, but let's try it out. Here we go. Cheers. Ooh, that's fun. Hold on. That's pretty good. Now, does it taste like authentic agua frescas? No, but it is really light. The syrup isn't too heavy. The closer you drink to the cucumber garnish, the more you're getting kind of like the oils that it releases into the drinks. I don't even know if cucumbers release oil, but the essence of cucumbers, I guess I should say. And the mango is very light and fruity. It's not like a disgusting mango taste. It's actually perfect. This really works together, a 5 out of 5.
All right, guys, so we're just finishing up our day here at Disneyland. It's about 4:15. I think we're gonna call it here, but it's always nice to try some new foods, see some fun updates, as well as take a look at new merchandise. But if you guys wanna support this channel a little bit further, be sure to check out our Patreon page down below. But with all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have a magical adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.